I believe success starts with commitment, because being fully present and committed to a task is the foundation to all success. To understand that this is a day-to-day thing. It's not just something you do today and then think that next week or next month and then say, I'm trying to commit. It's a commitment every day. Hey guys, it's Simplest Carter. Today I want to talk to you guys about fear. The reason why I'm talking about fear is because today is an anniversary. It's the second year anniversary of me leaving my full-time job that I have for almost 7.5 years with T-Mobile. And you know, it was a big deal for me, and it was funny because I'm never really admit to being fearful, but there's so much that goes into starting your own business and being a full-time entrepreneur. You know, they say that 70% of the United States, the people that have jobs, they are not engaged and not happy about the job they have. And if you put that in perspective, there's about 120 million jobs in the United States, which means 70% is 84 million people are not engaged and not happy about their job. Like, I hear people tell me all the time about, like, you know, I love my job, this is the greatest job, and they brag about it, and then in the same week complain about all the stuff they have to go through and what they don't like. And I get it, you know, like, you know, a lot of us have these ideas. It's like most men, you know, lead a life of quiet desperation and then go to the grave with all these great ideas and great business ideas and things they could have done, that they could have lived a more fulfilled life, but they chose not to out of fear. So the message I want to talk about today is just about understanding, like, fear is a natural thing. It's actually, you know, in us to protect us, but you have to understand how it works against you. And so when I tell you the story about how I decided to leave this full-time job, I felt like I left at the highest that I could have reached in the company, in my position especially. And when I did that, some people would be like, you know, you're on a high right now, why would you leave? What I needed to do was prove to myself that all the things that I dreamt of and all the things that I wanted to accomplish, I needed to go after it. I think at the time, you know, having a full-time job, doing really well, you know, getting a reputation, building my personal brand within the business, some people would look at that as success. Well, I had to redefine what success was, because I was minimizing myself to whatever they decided to pay me or what I would accept for in turn for my work. And so I define success as chasing your dreams and going through the things that it would take to be an entrepreneur, going through the things to really find your purpose and your passion, and then find a way to build a business around it so that you can live the life that you want to live. And to be honest with you, you hear a lot of stories about people saying, you know, start your business, live your life. But honestly, you're in full control. I mean, when you do go through those things, just like I have friends that complain about their jobs, it's not their business. Even at the end of the day, they don't even maximize on what comes into that business because it's not theirs. But once you have something your own and you can get past these fears, you know, if it's you know, fear of failing, and you know, which is part of it, which is probably on the highest of the pedestal or totem pole, excuse me, is fear of failing. But reality is that people also fear success, you know, and what comes with that and the expectations that come with it. But you know, all these things happen. I mean, even starting a business, sometimes you wonder if people are going to take you serious. You know, there was a moment where, you know, I remember one time I was talking to a loved one of mine, and I was just expressing how excited I was, and they questioned me like, "Are you ready? Are you like certified for that?" And it took me back because I expected support. And what happens is like I had to realize that it wasn't the fact that they weren't supporting me. It was more that they didn't want to see me fail. And so I had to make a conversation. I remember Thanksgiving Day, I sat with my family and told them, like, I feel like I have a vision. I feel like I have, you know, there's a purpose I need to fulfill. And all I need you to do is not worry about me failing, but just focus on me succeeding and support that, you know, encouraging. And all I've gotten ever since then is massive support from my family. So I just want to tell you, you know, if you're sitting here and you're thinking about what you're doing on a daily basis, you're at work, you're working, you're hustling, and you're doing all this, what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself? What are you getting out of that? And if it's, you know, having a secure job, you know, making sure that you have, you know, a guaranteed salary that you get, just think about it and think about what I thought about. Is that really success? Is there something that's really burning inside of you that you feel like you can follow, that you can learn, and that you can develop and start your own business? Are you just like really on the brink, like you're right at the edge, knowing you have a good job, but you're just like, does this make sense for me to step out? Well, I did it. And I just want to tell you guys that, you know, once you get past it, I mean, it's been 2 years and life's been great. I've been challenged, you know, I've had the stress days, I've had the pressure days, but it all mounts up because it's mine, it's my own thing. And at the end of the day, I get to make the decisions that I want for my business, and I get to impact the people that I want to impact in the way that I want to do it. And that's what it takes to be, and that's the beauty behind being an entrepreneur. So I wanted to share that with you. I hope that gives you some value. And to be honest with you, if you know anybody right now that is talking about maybe starting their business, they're not sure, play this message to them, play this video to them, send it to them, and hopefully they'll understand, like, it just takes, and it does take a little bit of courage, and to be honest with you, being brave, the whole reason about being brave and having courage is that you face fear. You actually are scared, but you just follow through. So that's my message for today. Be fearless. Today is Friday. Like any other day, it's a recommitment every day. We always have to remind ourselves of what's important to us and what our purpose is. And all I want to tell you guys is I want you to have a great weekend. I want you to be able to reflect, spend time with your family. I want you to fill yourself up and be ready to get after next week. And if you're right on the edge, and if you're thinking about starting your business, just do it. I promise you'll be happy. Your future self will be so proud of you. So I look forward to connecting with you guys. If you like this video, I'm gonna have more videos. You can like, comment, share, subscribe. Sharing this on YouTube. This is probably on YouTube, but anyway, I just appreciate your time. I appreciate your engagement, and if you have any questions, I'd love to connect with you. I'll talk to you soon. All right, it's your boy. Peace.